Good morning, Sally. Thank you for coming in.
Of course, Detective. Anything to help.
Let's talk about Saturday, Sally. Your neighbor, Mr. Henderson, was found dead in his yard. Witnesses say you were quite upset about him working in his garden.
Upset isn't the word, Detective. Disappointed, perhaps. Saturday is a day of rest, a day for reflection and quietude. The constant din of his leaf blower. It was simply not respectful of the Sabbath. The Bible clearly states, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy."
And what about Miss Gable, Sally? She was found in the church parking lot. She was wearing pants, wasn't she?
Miss Gable was a lost soul. Our church, as you know, Detective, upholds the traditional teachings. Paul, in his wisdom, clearly stated, "I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. She must be quiet. And women should dress modestly, with decency and propriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or expensive clothes, but with good deeds, appropriate for women who profess to worship God. Pants, Detective, are not modest or proper for a woman in the house of the Lord." It was a defiance, a challenge to the sacred order.
A challenge you decided to meet with extreme measures, Sally? We have evidence, Sally, things that link you directly to both deaths. We know you were seen arguing with Mr. Henderson, and we know you had a confrontation with Miss Gable just before she died.
I simply tried to guide them, Detective, to remind them of God's will. They were straying, you see. They needed correction.
Correction, Sally, or punishment? Sally, we know about your husband, about his condition. We know how much you care for him, how you protect him, and we know how important your church is to you, how you've dedicated your life to its teachings. But what you've done, Sally, goes against every teaching of compassion and love.
They wouldn't listen, Detective. They just wouldn't listen. And with Thomas, he's so vulnerable now. If the world continues to disregard the Lord's word, what will become of him? What will become of us? I had to protect the sanctity for Thomas, for God.
Protecting Sally doesn't involve ending lives. It doesn't involve violence. What you did, Sally, was wrong, and it needs to be acknowledged. You need to confess, Sally, for yourself, for your husband, and for the sake of those you've harmed. It's not too late to do the right thing, Sally.
They were just so disrespectful. I couldn't bear it. They deserved what they got. But yes, Detective, I did it. I couldn't let them desecrate what is holy.